Hi everyone, this is Ihab and welcome to S.M.E Talks. The internet is going bananas, it's burning. Everyone is going crazy and covering the latest scandal around the Liver King. So, if you're not aware, Liver King is one of the most popular, most controversial fitness influencers, bodybuilding, if you can call it, ancestral living. He rose to fame in the past 12 months like on steroids. No pun intended. He's now around 2 million followers on Instagram, 3 million followers on TikTok. His videos, what he does is all over the place in a short amount of time. So all his shtick and all what he's about, we need to live our lifestyle like we used to in the past. Don't eat simple sugars, don't eat fake stuff, don't eat junk, eat raw foods, liver, hunt, live like a manly man lifestyle. And he shows his videos with his wife, his family, his intensive crazy workouts, his trips. He works out as an Arab sheikh as well in the Middle East. Basically, he does it all. He plays the social media game. What happened is, another popular fitness YouTuber, Derek from More Plates and Dates, who specializes in these things, come across evidence, leaked emails that the Liver King actually does take enhancements and does take steroids. And the amount of steroids he takes amount to thousands and thousands of dollars a month to reach the physique that he has at the moment. So, initially, the Liver King ridiculed the rumors, but now he decided to apologize and he posted a video which we will watch together now. Let's check out his apology.
Primals, I'm making this video to apologize because I fucked up, because I'm embarrassed and ashamed, because I lied and I misled a lot of people. I've stated that this is a complicated as fuck topic, at least to me it is, because before social media, I was rich and anonymous, and after social media, I'm still rich, but no longer anonymous, and I never expected this kind of exposure in the public eye.
Brother, this is my first disagreement here. I know your account, I've seen your content. Your online persona probably took weeks and weeks of storyboarding, creative writing, creating the character that you have on the internet, the editing, the write-ups, the briefs that you have on your websites, the products, how you link everything together, creating that philosophy that's backed up by supplements to sell. And in one of the latest podcasts that the Liver King had, his income from his businesses, and most of that is actually supplementation, and selling supplements is 100 million a year. Please don't tell me this is accidental. This is well calculated and planned to be where you are today. I disagree with that.
It's been tricky as fuck to navigate. Well, clearly I did it wrong, and I'm here now to set the record straight. Yes, I've done steroids. And yes, I am on steroids, monitored and managed by a trained hormone clinician. Liver King, the public figure, was an experiment to spread the message, to bring awareness to the 4,000 people a day who kill themselves, the 80,000 people a day that try to kill themselves. Our people are hurting at record rates.
Okay, so you see, this is the problem. This man, I've listened to him a few times, and he says great things. Right? In all honesty, let's give people what they deserve. I always knew he was on steroids. Anyone who's close to bodybuilders, who works out, who understands how the fitness world works, this man is older than me. And look at his body mass. Look at the striations, the popping veins that he has. And now they're saying it's a clinicians. This is not HRT. This is not testosterone replacement therapy. This is proper bodybuilder-like steroid cycles. And actually, the leaked materials suggest, I think, thousands and thousands of dollars a month that he spends on steroids. One of the main issues with mental health for men is low testosterone. right? So if you acknowledge this and you use it for yourself, you should actually be open and tell the guys who need it to consider it, because this is a taboo issue. Shout out to Rich Cooper from Entrepreneurs and Cars. He always talks about this. And men do need to listen to this because no one talks about it. Everyone talks about menopause issues for women. And now I think in the UK, they're talking about making these hormonal things for women available from the counter. So you walk to the pharmacy, you need hormones, you pick them up without even prescription, but that's not the case for men. Actually, I think in the UK, it's easier for someone going through gender issues to get hormones in comparison to a man who's low on testosterone to try that. Doing it through the general practitioner is an absolute pain. They will push you, so you just give up and don't ask for it. And it's a serious issue. And I think the Liver King, you should have talked about it to your followers rather than doing it yourself and tell them, buy supplements and eat liver and work out.
With depression, autoimmune, anxiety, infertility, low ambition in life, our young men are hurting the most, feeling lost, weak, and submissive. So I made it my job to model, teach, and preach a simple, elegant solution called ancestral living, the 9 ancestral tenets, so our people no longer have to suffer, so we can collectively express a most dominant form. This is my fight. This is why I exist. While spreading the message, I've been on several podcasts, and when asked if I've ever taken steroids, I've always said no, I don't touch this stuff, not gonna touch this stuff, never touch the stuff. That was a lie. I've convinced myself that this had nothing to do with the ancestral message. I convinced myself that I'm not a competitive athlete of any kind, so who the fuck am I cheating? I convinced myself.
Well, brother, you cheating the people who think you can achieve this naturally. It's disappointing, I must say. I really respect men who he's a hard worker, clearly. He believes in what he does. He works hard. I've seen his workouts. He's got his family around him. His message is positive. But there is lots of deception in it as well. And this is the sad thing. All these 9 pillars, and he talks about good sleep, and I think he doesn't have good sleep based on the emails. I have the secret. I have the magic bullet. Follow what I do. This is the only way to get it done. And this is a problem. And that's why I really respect people like Lane Norton, for example, who tell you there isn't a secret. There isn't one solution that fits all. People respond to different things. There are the basis of scientific facts around the basal metabolic rates, your calorie intake, your hormonal balance, all these things that people need to understand. But these guys on social media, you need these 9 pillars. You need to do these crazy splits in workouts. You need to do all these madness, which they sell you. It's like a prophet. It's like a fake prophet. They sell you a religion. They sell you an idea. You believe in it. You dismiss everything else. You go to them. You spend your money. You become a follower. You become a believer. And you end up being disappointed. Let's hear the rest.
That this topic was a placeholder for a far more important conversation. I convinced myself that this would overshadow the 36 years of working out, usually twice a day, without PEDs.
I'll take your word for it, but building that much muscle mass without PEDs for a long time, I highly contest that. But I definitely don't doubt that he's been working out very hard for many years. I definitely don't doubt that. And you see, the thing is, performance enhancement and hormonal supplementation, whatever you call it, will not give you that body. His work ethics, his dieting, his patience, the way that he doesn't give up, the way he doesn't give up to temptation, pushing the envelope every single day, that what takes someone to that level of physique. But obviously, with the help of hormones, with the help of steroids. I don't doubt his work ethic one single minute, to be honest with you. But the fact that he's never taken it before, again, brother.
I've convinced myself that this was the vocal minority, usually in the fitness category, driving to an unproductive conversation. And I had convinced myself that this would be the wrong message to send to the 15-year-old boys. So I continually dismissed it, and I dug myself into a bigger and deeper hole.
That's true.
I have only myself to blame. I did that, and it was all wrong. I will be better. I will talk about it openly, because I believe that there's a time and a place for pharmacological intervention monitored and managed.
Here we go. Here we go. That's what we're talking about. I'm not going to finish the whole thing. That's what we're talking about. No one will take away from you your achievements, especially you're a successful businessman, you have a great physique, strong, you have a message, you have a vision. No one will take away from that and saying you've taken steroids. Actually, people respect you more for being honest about it. And the hormonal knowledge for men, it's a necessity. It's a necessity. It's not a cheap thing. If you go to any clinic, you will be shocked how much money they make. This issue is a taboo. Now, there is a problem with testosterone being low. And I believe the director of Avatar, James Cameron, recently, I saw a news, and I can't validate how accurate it is. He said that testosterone is toxin and we should fight it, or some crazy statement like that. I'm not 100% sure about it. I just saw it on Twitter. But again, look, the fact that he apologized is a good thing. Is that going to correct it? He made his millions. He made his money. He built the image. It's not going to make any difference. His followers don't even care. I've read some of their comments. Oh, it doesn't matter. Well, it does matter. When people lie about things, it does matter. I knew from day one, looking at him, he's enhanced. He's enhanced. And knowledgeable people who talked about it. Joe Rogan called it from day one as well. Derek from, More Dates and Plates called it from day one. I wish this man well. I wish him no harm. I think he's done a big mistake. He lied. And I hope he will do good deeds now to correct it and fix what he's done and share an honest message. But again, now if he will talk about this, but all the other nonsense, it will still be there. Eat the raw stuff and all the liver. And yeah, we know liver is good. We know meat is good. We know there are lots of, nutrient-dense food that is good for you. But you don't need to be part of a religion and a philosophy and 9 pillars to get the benefit out of them. That's all I'm saying. Anyway, let me guys what you think in the comments. See you next time. Take care for now.